have wasted 12 seconds by just saying I'm doing this. Not 12 seconds, might be lower than that. So, guys, in this video, what we're gonna talk about is there is nothing like my own content. I'm gonna churi business insiders article for this video. So, it's about 14 surprising things you didn't know about Malaysia. But you can actually read this facts. When I explain you will get more interested, more entertained. Bullshit. Number one, let's get into the video. 14 things. 14 things. How am I going to know which one is that things? What a brilliant idea. They don't number any facts, any things. They just bold, they just increase the size of those things. And that's how we're gonna know that one is facts. Let's get into the first fact. It's one of the most diverse countries in Asia. You got surprised? Tell me you got surprised. Malaysia is one of the most diverse country in Asia. Malaysia is one. Have you got surprised? Got surprised? No. Let us read. About half of Malaysia's 31 million people are ethnically Malay, according to the latest figures. Where you got the latest figure? Mostly this kind of sound you can hear. You can hear at midnight, 3 o'clock. If you are at my home, if you are at your home, you cannot listen. You won't hear any shit because there is no train station near your house. How you want to know the latest figure? The figure going to come and tell you, this is the latest figure. I'm the figure, I'm going to tell the latest figure. Nothing will happen like that, right? Chinese people make up about 23% of the population. So half of the population is sapu by Malaysia. 23% sapu by the Chinas. Next is us. Indian people were 7% surprised, motherfuckers. I'm so surprised now. Oh my god, we got 7% of the entire population in Malaysia. Surprised. Actually, I thought it would be more lower than that. Even though we are everywhere, but they're gonna say we are 7%. Actually that one true. I feel like I'm like a social activist trying to get kind of great value to fight against racism. No. Actually true thing is we are 7%. We are so less in Malaysia, right? 61% of the country is Muslim with Buddhism, Christianity and Hinduism compressed. So you see, Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, but in 2020 we formed another ism, another religion, which is maskism. Everywhere we go, we used to wear mask, and that turns out to be another religion, maskism. So if you are wearing mask every day, you can call yourself as a member of maskism, as a person in maskism, as a member, maybe. Okay. And the next thing, comprising most of the rest of the population, according to the CIA. Malaysia's diversity results in an unmistakable blend of religion, food, language, and culture. Fuck you. And that's all. You haven't got surprise yet. Let us see another fact. Malaysia has affirmative action for the majority race, a government measure aimed at reducing inequalities between Malays and the richer Chinese class. So, you got surprise? Let me read it out again. Reducing inequalities between Malays and the richer Chinese class. No, I don't want to make this like the elevation of race. I'm going to talk about this. No, if you're not been surprised, but mostly like race kind of thing that we will never be surprised at all. The next thing your mind gonna blast and you're gonna be surprised. Nobody knows when the next election is. Unlike in the US, Malaysian elections are not scheduled for a particular day. So it will happen every day. La. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not scheduled for a particular day? Which means you can vote every day or what? You can vote. You'd go and vote. If you're Malaysian, means you go and vote every day. Of course. This should be a Malaysian. This author should be a Malaysian. And it's anyone's guess exactly when the next one will occur. I don't care. If they say the next election, of course, if I am 21 years old, I will go and vote. What is your freaking problem? What is the problem? Or nobody knows when the next election is. If you know also, you will care less and work more for yourself. And what do you have to care about the next election? Bullshit, right? Have you got surprised? No. Let us move to the next fact, next thing. Penang is the street food capital of Asia. Yes, sir. Maybe we don't know this kind of fact, but we know the Penang Kway Teow, Penang Laksa. So if it is Penang is the street food capital of Asia, then let it be street food. Street food means they won't cook on the road. No, they will have kind of stall, and they will have all the cooking utensils. They will have the stove and everything. They will cook on that. I thought you were kindergarten students. I'm explaining everything, like how to cook. So shit. The Malaysian state of Penang and particularly its capital Georgetown. If I talk more about Georgetown, you'll know about my Sejarah result. Is considered one of the best destinations for street food in Asia, if not the world. Take a stroll through Georgetown and you'll pass hundreds of hawker stalls offering everything from samosas to spicy noodle curry to chendol and dessert made from sweet grass jelly and coconut milk. Oh, again, recap. Take a stroll through Georgetown and you'll pass. Take a stroll. So you have to take a stroll in order to see the street food. Take a stroll through Georgetown and you'll pass hundreds of hawkers. And if it is not 100, we find this author's house address, we go and fuck him, okay? He said, take a stroll through Georgetown and you'll pass hundreds of hawker stalls. We count every stall in Georgetown. If it's not 100, we surely gonna find this author and fuck him. If it's right, still fuck you. Next, move to the next fact. But none of these facts are really surprising for us, right? Let's go. This one again related to race. A man got death threats for holding a dog petting event. Malaysia's conservative Muslim government considers dog unclean and forbidden. He generally said 10 things, but all those things related to race means how fucked up author is this? By the way, you are not surprised, I know, but you feel like you are a stupid living in living in living in living in a country. I didn't say Malaysia, living in a country. The next thing, the king of the fruits grows there, but many can't stomach it. What do you mean by can't stomach it? Durian is likely the most polarizing fruit on earth, but most of the Malaysians don't like durian. They feel like the smell is so fucked up, but I like durian. It's known as the king of the fruits. King, okay, let's say. According to my Sajara knowledge, king means it should be in a country. So fruit got country. Fruit got country means durian can be the king, or any other mango or banana can be queen. So fruit doesn't even have a country. How it can be king? Stupid joke. Never mind, ignore it. But its smell is so overwhelming, pungent that it's banned from many Malaysian hotels. Of course, the smell will be so nyama, but the taste will be so great. None of them is surprising. I don't think this bullshit author is Malaysian. The next fun fact or interesting or surprising thing for you. The best badminton player in the world is in Malaysia. We don't know lah. That one is Lee Chong Wei. We don't know. We have to be surprised now. Show your surprising face. Lee Chong Wei has dominated the world badminton scene for the past 10 years. So even while he is sleeping, also he will play badminton or what? What do you mean by 10 years? You should calculate properly. You should calculate every single shit. He will just might play it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes or even 1 hour to the max. But how he can dominate badminton for 10 years? He's not human lah. He won't have emotion. He have to keep play even he sleep, even he pee, even he bath. Stupid joke number 2. Let's move to the next. It's home to a world-class budget airline. Currently there is a new movie in Prime Video, an Indian movie, because it's a great, fantastic movie called Surare Portrait. It's always that movie, that Indian movie. It's all about an underdog growing from nothing to something by developing his own airline. It may be expensive to fly to Southeast Asia from the US, but any seasoned traveler will tell you that once you get there, it's extremely cheap to get around. Get around means the flight will take you for a circle lah. It will just ronda here lah. Why you extremely cheap to get around? Around means you cannot go straight, you cannot turn left. What what You don't have to take these things as serious, because what we're trying to make is send jokes through some words, some sentence. And the final thing is the capital has two of the tallest skyscrapers in the world. Tallest. It's not, of course. I finally understand it wouldn't be a surprise for Malaysian because we're living here. How dumb am I? It wouldn't be surprised at all. This facts entirely for other abroad people who doesn't have understanding on Malaysia. So I shouldn't take this article at all. So it wouldn't be surprising at all for me because I'm a fucking Malaysian. How am I expecting things about Malaysia would surprise me? I think there is two more things we need to be surprised. Even though we are Malaysian, we wouldn't have a heart to be surprised. Even though because we are living in Malaysia, we wouldn't be surprised at all. But never mind, let's go through the two other things, because the duration is the most important thing for a YouTuber. A typical sentence could have words from 4 languages. Danger, keep out. Tom tam tom ting. Bahaya, jangan dekat. Bahaya. There's the final sentence I couldn't read, means it's a shame for Indians. It's a shame because I cannot read really. As Malaysia's, it should come as no surprise that the country is a linguistic melting pot. Melting pot, melting pot. Put all the language and melt inside the pot. Finally, I would like to send some kind of news for the author. I didn't see which fuck wrote this. The fucking author hide inside the article already, so I have to dig down. Mark Abadi. Mark can be an abroad person, but Abadi is Malaysian person. So I think after knowing this surprising facts, he became Malaysian. He somehow swapped, like the swap society, he swapped himself as a Malaysian. December 11, 2016. So it will be not relevant during this time period, but still Malaysia, and it would be surprising because it's things. It's all our facts that all the fucking Malaysian knows, and it's nothing to be surprised. But what I have to say is some of the facts are so boring. So I decided to just cut few of the facts and just edit the best facts. And if you are Malaysian or any kind of any citizen, any country's citizen, you have to watch it because you have to understand about another country. And that's all for this video. If you have anything I want to do, like I want to talk about, you can leave in comment box. And another thing is, you have to roll the subscribe button so that it will give birth to many more subscribers. And I hope to see you in next video. Rogol.